We need to be able to talk in America today. If we're going to fix America and save America, we need to have open discussions. And that's, I think, a big part of the problem is the two sides just aren't talking and communicating.
Jennifer, do you have that one there? Yeah. That's one that should be required reading for every adult in the country. Okay.
The big part of the problem is the two sides just aren't talking and communicating.
Jennifer, do you have that one there? Yeah. That's one that should be required reading for every adult in the country. Yeah. Okay.
And it can be very helpful for students in school.
Graphic novel section of my public library. I have my own personal copy, and it should be required reading for all of those people.
So right here I have genderqueer, and I don't know if you guys are familiar with this one, but this is available in many middle schools, high schools, maybe even earlier in some places all over the country. Just a couple pages for you I'm going to show you. So right here, there's this minor that got a new fun sex toy, and I apologize for the graphic footage,
man.
but I do want to show you someone performing oral sex. Should this be available for middle schoolers?
No.
Middle school.
No.
Middle school, but not elementary.
You go middle school.
If you're talking about middle school, and, kids are curious, I think it's perfectly appropriate. There's no way I'd ever call that book pornography.
Okay.
I agree.
So you think maybe middle schoolers, maybe they're 11 years old, should they be seeing how to blow a spawn?
No.
No? So you changed your mind on this, or?
Middle school, what ages are they?
Middle school would be like 11 to 14.
Oh, no, high school.
High school then? Yeah. This is one that's being largely contested when it comes to just examples that people would bring up. I was running it by people and seeing if they believe that it's acceptable for public high school. In your opinion, you're a librarian. What do you think?
It's not acceptable.
I think that this is
acceptable.
What kids live. They're sexual people, not children, but like.
I don't think that it is acceptable. I don't think it is.
Okay. Oh, no, high school.
High school then?
Yeah.
This is one that's being largely contested when it comes to just examples that people would bring up. I was running it by people and seeing
It's
if
to
they
be
believe
prohibited.
It's
It's to be
acceptable for
prohibited.
public high school. In your opinion, you're a librarian. What do you think?
I think that this is what kids live. They're sexual people, not children, but like kids.
Okay. Oh, no, high school.
High school then?
Yeah.
This is one that's being largely contested when it comes to just examples that people would
That
bring up.
guy's bugging,
I was
bro.
running
The
it by
guy with
people
the
and
glasses
seeing
is
if they believe
bugging.
that it's acceptable for public high school. In your opinion, you're a librarian. What do you think?
I think that this is what kids live. They're sexual people, not children, but like young adults and kids in high school. They have sex. They have gay sex, and that's part of their life.
That's pretty graphic. Yeah. Is this too graphic for high school?
Yes.
No, I think they're able to handle that.
And why are they able to handle that if they're not able to handle graffiti and stuff like that? Is
How
this
does that make
educational, do you
sense,
think?
my guy?
Well, just depends.
What does it depend on, do you think?
On how they're brought up in their community.
So maybe some communities might want minors to be performing oral with their fun sex toy?
No, I don't think that not at all.
This guy's bugging.
Answers. Why would you want to find the right answer, Brad? You want answers. I want the truth.
Screenshots from the book. And right here, there's a scene with fantasizing.
We can skip to the touch. I don't agree with it. I don't want my 11-year-old daughter to have to read about sexuality right now. Yeah,
Salute to this
already
mom.
has so
Salute
many
to this mom.
questions. I come from two mothers. My mother is gay. She's married to another woman for 30 years. And I don't agree with it. No matter what my feelings
She's not
are about
hateful
anything else.
for saying
love
that.
is love, and I am a biracial woman, but I do not feel that she is at a point where she can make a decision in her life with her sexuality.
I
Should
concur.
this be in the student library? That is oral sex right there. What do you think?
It should be age appropriate. And
What is age appropriate to you?
what is age appropriate to me? Well, it depends on what it is. I mean, you start children from this high, and you teach them one way, and once they get to another level, you teach them another way, and another way, and another way as they get older.
People are calling this pornography, would you call that pornography content
Well,
or
I don't
similar?
want to read it, but hey, I can't tell other people they don't want to read it.
Yeah, it's in a public school though. It's not like banned from existence.
I'm telling you, it's not in the schools in Philadelphia because they don't even have libraries. Okay.
Would you be in favor of removing this from K through 12,
Yes.
middle school, high school?
Yes.
Based.
It
Based.
shouldn't be allowed in
Facts.
front of any minor child.
Children
Facts.
do not possess the typical capacity to
The brains
process
are
this
not fully
information.
developed.
This is incredibly explicit. So I would say it does not belong in middle school or in K through 12.
And why is that?
Here's why. Can students of that age walk into an adult bookstore and purchase material like this?
No.
Okay. In most states, that's not legal. Why would we put this at the fingertips of our youngest children in the nation?
Why are we even arguing about this? I don't understand.
Not legal. Why would we put this at the fingertips of our youngest children in the nation?
Why are we even arguing about this? I don't.
Weirdos, man, weirdos. The people that support the teaching of gay sex are weirdos, bro. I'm not gonna hold you, bro. That's the reality, man.
Do not possess the typical capacity to process this information.
They don't have
This
good
is
intentions,
incredibly
man.
Explicit. So I would say it does not belong in middle school or
They're not.
in K through 12.
And why is that?
They don't really care, man. They don't. It's terrible, man. It's sad, bro. The agenda, the LGBTQ plus agenda, is wicked, bro. It really is, man. Like I said before, I have no hate against the LGBTQ plus community, bro. But certain people are radicals, bro. Certain people are extreme. They support perverseness. They support wildness, bro. They support transgression. They support they support abhorrence, bro. That's what they support. Certain people, not all in the LGBTQ plus community,
Yes.
Yes.
are trying to destroy these children's lives, bro. By telling them BS, telling them bull crap, negatively programming their minds with this BS, man. Bro, it's crazy, man. It's really crazy, man. They're leading these children astray, bro. But they make it seem like the people that are speaking logically are leading them astray. Nah, y'all, the weirdos in the LGBTQ plus community are leading them astray and misguiding them. Yeah, it's a dark path, man. It's a dark path. It's a dark path.
It's not like banned from existence.
I'm telling you, it's not in the schools in Philadelphia because they don't even have libraries. Okay.
Would you be in favor of removing this from K through 12,
Yes.
middle school, high school?
Yes.
Yes.
It shouldn't be allowed in front of any minor child.
Children do not possess the typical capacity to process this information. This is incredibly explicit. So I would say it does not belong in middle school or in K through 12.
And why is that?
Here's why. Can students of that age walk into an adult bookstore and purchase material like this?
No.
Okay. In most states, that's not legal. Why would we put this at the fingertips of our youngest children in the nation?
Why are we even arguing about this? I don't
Facts.
understand.
It doesn't make
This-
sense.
I want them to make that
At
make
all.
sense to me. That a drawing of children giving each other oral is
How is this
appropriate.
helping
But when you
kids?
ask
How is
that
this
question, do you
beneficial?
show this love?
How can they apply
They
this?
can't. They run away
How
because
is
they
this-
know that's not wrong.
How is this important? This is they're teaching they're placing higher important. They're placing, bruh. They believe that the LGBTQ plus stuff is more important than stuff that's actually applicable in real to real life, bro. Stuff that kids need to learn about in school, bro. Kids need to know how to read, how to count, but the wokies, they place higher importance on BS, bro, on clown stuff, bro. clown stuff, bro, it's crazy, bro.
Not legal. Why would we put this at the fingertips of our youngest children in the nation?
Why are we even arguing about this? I don't understand. I want them to make that make sense to me.
They cannot make it make sense. It does.
Children giving each other oral is appropriate, but when you ask that question,
The deviancy, man, the app.
They can't. They run away because they know that's not right.
Facts.
Those whose ideas about what is and isn't appropriate are forming. Why would we expose them to this when it's clearly adult material?
There's sexually explicit books with girls giving boys blowjobs at my son's middle school last year.
Heterosexual.
I called that out and said it doesn't need to be there. This is an LGBTQ thing.
Unbiased.
Sexually.
Yeah, she has equal execration for the heterosexual stuff. So it's not hatred against the LGBTQ plus community, bro. It is detestation for BS and negative programming and inappropriateness, period, in general.
So this book, they can't. They run away because they know that's not right.
Those whose ideas about what is and isn't appropriate are forming. Why would we expose them to this when it's clearly adult material?
There's sexually explicit books with girls giving boys blowjobs at my son's middle school last year. I called that out and said it doesn't need to be there.
Equally
this
inappropriate.
This is an LGBTQ thing. This is a sexually explicit thing.
What do you think about high school? Still no for that one? What do you think?
I think personally that this kind of content doesn't belong in the schools because this is exactly why we have a rating system for movies. I think those kinds of things are just not educational. Schools don't exist to teach sexual technique.
Facts. Kids, like I said before, kids are there to learn how to count, how to.
So you think maybe?
Bro.
Just not educational. Schools don't exist.
They're worried about the wrong stuff, man.
They want to
Too many kids don't know how to count. That's what people should be concerned about, bro.
What about high school? Still no for that one? What do you think?
I think personally that this kind of content doesn't belong in the schools
Facts.
because this is exactly why we have a rating system for
Detrimental.
movies. I think that those kinds of things are just not educational. Schools don't exist to teach sexual technique.
They want to
That's not the-
someone get ready to take a bath and taking their clothes off and they're in the nude. I mean, that's just the same difference.
So you think maybe somebody taking a
Yeah,
bath
this
would be
guy.
on the same level as giving oral to a strap-on?
No.
It
No.
wouldn't be the same thing.
On the same level, though?
No, I don't think so.
No.
Yo, this
The
guy.
American people deserve to
The
know.
guy with the glasses, he's tripping, bro. He's tripping.
No, I would.
Tripping.
So, someone get ready to take a bath and taking their clothes off and they're in the nude. I mean, that's just the same difference.
So you think maybe somebody taking a bath would be on the same level as giving oral to a strap-on?
It wouldn't be the same thing.
On the same level, though?
No, I don't think so.
No, I would say that school does not have the right to show this kind of explicit material to kids. I don't think it's beneficial, and I certainly don't think
I
it
agree.
is sex ed
Wholeheartedly.
as it's claimed. It's not sexual education.
Facts.
It's
It's
kink
deviancy.
education, right? It's
It's
going into details that are
It's
not
perverseness.
necessary to explore it yourself. It's
weirdo
showing you
ish.
ways you should explore sexuality. It's siloing you towards an ideology.
It's
They talk
guiding,
about
leading you down a dark path, like I said
education,
before.
not indoctrination. These books
Not
are explicitly
not
indoctrination.
Inculcation is deleterious, a blight.
And I'm gay. Okay. Yeah. So I'm exposed to all that.
But do you have to be a Republican or Democrat or
No.
straight or gay to say
No.
that this is maybe
Logical
age appropriate,
people-
or what do you think?
I'm very
Logical
liberal,
people
I'm
detest
tired,
this
I'm like
BS.
77 years old.
You don't have to be a conservative to detest this
So
BS.
this is more of a liberal value, is showing children.
If that's
how
liberal,
to,
then that's crazy.
you know, how to.
If that's what
the
liberal is,
sexual
if that's what liberalism is,
It's a
that's
tough question.
crazy. That's crazy.
Okay, so if it was happening or somewhere in the United States, you'd be okay with it at a certain level, but not all the way, not like the K through 3rd
You have to be a librarian. I don't think you have to be a librarian to these people, bro. They're bugging. They're bugging.
And I don't know, are you a trained librarian to make it?
He doesn't have to be a trained librarian. Like, she's on this superiority minded. On that superiority minded issue.
From people that were
On that superiority minded.
they were trying to remove from school libraries. So if it's
Superiority
not happening at one point, but also
mindedness.
if it was, there's an age
Superiority
appropriate limit that we
mindedness.
all would believe in.
It's not a topic for conversation or discussion because they're only making it up and using it as a screen for their fascist authoritarian.
This guy's a cornball.
It has nothing to do with books. It has to do with
This guy's over emotional.
But between
Simp
us
of the
right now,
left.
we can make about books and draw a conclusion.
no, because I don't want to be quoted as even showing any interest in the book issue. It's not my interest.
If it's in schools, it means that the kids are curious. I'd rather them be curious and then go to their
Yeah, this is
professionals in the
crazy.
school, the counselors,
Nobody
the
should defend this
psychologists,
BS or
and you know,
nobody should support this,
those
condone
are the
this.
people who are most prepared to help them.
Nobody
if
should
they're questioning.
What about their
excuse this
I think
this
it depends
this
on who the parent
teaching
is.
of perverse
But
ish.
you didn't pick Black Lives Matter or the Black History
Bring up our issues.
They bring up issues.
So I'm running them by you. Are you upset about that?
I'm upset that you have made a very narrow
All you have
selection.
to do is shut it down and say no, or it's not happening, or that's all you have to do. You know, we don't have to be upset at me for bringing this up to you.
But I'm being loud because I want to be heard.
He knows James is telling the truth. He hates the truth. He's averse to the truth.
You know,
He's a cornball.
parents' rights. There are children rights.
Only go so far.
Yeah, they only go so far. It's up to the professionals who know what kids go through and life. Parents want to be blind to what their kids
Not
might be
all
going
parents,
through.
bro. Don't make
Or want
blanket
them
statements.
to
I hate
just
blanket
in
statements.
denial about them maybe having an identity which doesn't match their own, and I don't think that's helpful.
I don't think it's just random that so many kids are identifying as LGBTQAI+.
It's in the
I myself identify as Two-Spirit, which of course is right. When you go around showing people this, I see 60-year-olds with like signs that say, "Oh, stop banning books." It's like these are the same people who were protesting for gay marriage, whatever, 20 years ago. I don't even know the timeline because I'm only 20. Those old people who are not.
Now, this guy's intelligent, bro.
They just have found it as
He's based,
their tribe and they want to support it because
brave,
they see it as a civil
intelligent,
rights movement. Still.
intellectual.
They have no clue what they're behind.
We heard a protester mentioning how, well, trained professionals, librarians, should have the final say of what ends up in
That white dude is
school,
logical, bro.
not the parents. What would your response to something like that be?
So, when it comes to serving the community, you're supposed to serve the community. If the community pushes back, then you need to take that under advisement. If you have a number of parents who do not want something in that library, even if it's not 100%, but there's enough there to cause some sort of noise, you should err on the side of caution, and maybe you should not have that in there.
They're my kids. They're not yours.
Facts,
I would have
facts.
those appropriate conversations about
Parents have
people that
rights,
think
bro.
they have a different gender
It
or
seems
different,
like
sexual preference. We'll have those discussions
Yeah.
as I see fit. It is
A lot of
not,
leftists
again,
don't
like
care
Joe Biden
about
said, they're not
parental
his
right,
children, they're our children. And so it's our
parents'
responsibility to
rights.
have those conversations.
Do you think parents should have a say in
Sexual preference, we'll have those discussions as I see fit. It is not, again,
The
like Joe
people
Biden
that
said,
purport
they're
to
not
be
his
against
children, they're our children.
authoritarianism
So it's our
are
responsibility to have
true
those
proponents of
Do you think parents should have a
authoritarianism.
say?
The fake virtuous leftists, the far left extremists, man.
Sexual preference, we'll have those discussions as I see fit. It is not, again, like Joe Biden said, they're not his children, they're our children. And so it's our responsibility to have those conversations.
Do you think parents should have a say in their children seeing this material in their school? You'd say so? Why do you think some of the protesters outside would be in favor of this? Like, why push it? What do they think? Do you think? I mean, this is just your interpretation. What's their argument there?
I think we've weaponized empathy, and we found another victim class, transgender,
Quote unquote oppressed,
however you wanna define it.
marginalized.
But there are people out there that claim to be transgender, claim to be oppressed, and so we've weaponized empathy. So anything that shows to be in support of transgender people is something that they want to push, and they ignore everything else around it. But when you put stuff like that in front of their face, they can't explain it. All they know is that love is love, and you're supposed to support everything. And let's be inclusive, but we're not inclusive of everything in life. We have some sort of limitations, and I always feel like when it comes to children, you err on the side of caution. And so this is the caution we should be being, keep away from our kids.
I personally think that this material it reduces a child's boundaries, their personal boundaries. It's teaching them consent, which sounds really great, but consent to a minor, consent to a middle schooler, to a fifth grader is defined as how to give permission. So they're actually teaching kids, instead of how they used to, how to say no, how to have healthy boundaries, how to protect yourself. They're actually teaching kids how to say yes to sex. And they're doing role-playing negotiation activities in the classrooms. So some of these books are to motivate and to provide a new value system, to replace the former with the new.
So, first of all, I want to live, so I don't want to give my real opinion, but this country is not running the way that it needs to be running at all. We've taken religion off the table completely. So we're a free country. You should be able to do what you want to. However, believe in what you believe in, but they've completely removed everything. But these kind of things, I just think that children are not formed. Technically, they say until 25, a man is not mentally
25.
developed.
25.
So, if they're not formed, we shouldn't introduce them and push the agenda on them.
Crazy
Any
stuff,
agenda. But when it comes to this point, like, she doesn't even, let's be honest, 11-year-olds can't even, excuse my French, wipe their they don't need to.
These books, they can go on Amazon and purchase them if they really want them.
Yeah.
But if that's the case, these aren't banned books.
Facts.
So why do you specifically want this
They
book
want to
within
manipulate
school?
people and deceive
That's
people.
the question. Most of the people aren't talking about.
They want to slander people who
we don't want these books. We want other
disagree.
Books. They're actually just saying we don't want these books.
Who don't
So
condone
they're
that
not
BS.
trying to indoctrinate from the other end most of the time.
Yeah.
They're saying these books are over the limit. Everything else is fine. So there's some sort of limitation.
The logical people, they hate inappropriateness, period.
There's a limitation we have to even
Not
talk
just
about.
the LGBTQ plus stuff in schools.
But common sense is right wing and fascist these days. So.
All right, everyone, that is it.
Yeah, that's it, man. Yo, let me know what y'all think. Give me y'all candid thoughts. Yeah, man. Do y'all think Moms for Liberty is an authoritarian group? Let me know, man. Let's chat civilly in the comments, man. I'm about to get up out of here. I appreciate and love y'all. One love to the family of DTA Elevation V4. No GTA, man. I'm gone.